Hello and welcome to the 44th Annual Appalachian Studies Association Conference. This year, we're focusing on moving towards an anti-racism in Appalachian Studies. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Natalie Seipolt, current president of ASA, for just a few more days until we turn over the office to the marvelous Meredith McCarroll. And today I'm coming to you from my yard in north central West Virginia, where it's still a little chilly, but the sun is shining, and this winter has seemed so long and dark. I'm really happy and relieved just to be outside. As I said in the president's message in the last issue of AppleLink, the work I did this year was not the work I expected to do. And I think it's safe to say that this is not the year any of us expected or wanted. But I don't want to focus on that anymore. We've all had enough about unprecedented times, I think. Now, maybe let us focus on the glimmer of light at the edge of the tunnel. And hopefully by next year at this time, we'll all be able to gather again, face to face, on the campus of West Virginia University. So much work and planning has gone into this year's conference, the first of its kind for ASA. When we decided that not only would we move forward with the virtual conference, but that the ASA Steering Committee would take on the responsibility of hosting and planning the conference, we knew the task would be challenging. Each day after making that decision has been a learning experience for us. Perhaps at times we were unsure that the conference was even going to happen at all. But here we are, and not only is it working, but it's come together beautifully. Former ASA President Michelle Moroney took on the role of conference planning chair, and her contributions cannot be overstated. This conference could not have happened without her dedication, planning, skill, and outright determination not to quit and to make it happen. In addition, Mary Thomas and Ann Bryant have invested an incredible amount of time and energy into making sure this conference runs smoothly. Ann especially has learned so much new technology and how to manage that technology, and perhaps the hardest part, to teach us how to use and manage that technology. We owe her a huge debt of gratitude for all of her intense screen time. Events this year, such as the death of George Floyd and the subsequent protest marches, have forced many of us to face some hard truths about our country, ourselves, and about the organizations to which we belong. I am very proud of the way members of ASA have come together to not only discuss what we might do, but to make plans for what we should, could, and must do in the future. Here we have generated a conference that is offering spaces to learn and to facilitate those necessary and difficult conversations that you can continue today and tomorrow and when you go back to your own schools and communities. I would now like to officially invite you to the first plenary session, Appalachian Futures, Black, Native, and Queer Voices, moderated by the fabulous Carter Sickles and featuring David Shoulders from Atlas Books and writers Crystal Wilkinson and Annette Sanook Clapsaddle. The event is sponsored by Berea College, Loyal Jones Appalachian Center. Please enjoy this awesome presentation, and thank you for sticking with us through these challenging times. It feels good to be together again.